Welcome back to the pod. Unfortunately, we don't have one of our key hosts with us, Logan. He decided to bail on us because he's an op.
Mm-hmm. Certified op behavior. And, so we're just doing it on our own today.
Yep. Haven't done that in a little bit. This episode probably isn't going to be very good. Because...
Actually, you know what? It's going to be as best as we can make it.
Yep.
And that's all that matters. But I have a couple things to talk about.
What that might be, Baxter?
Well, I have two specific things we can talk about. And one of them's funny, and one of them's life-changing bad news.
Oh.
So which one do you want to start with first?
Let's start with the bad news.
All right, there's bad news and worse news.
Give me the bad.
All right, so this is the bad news. I have nerve damage in my left arm, and it's permanent.
Oh. Wait, how did you figure that out?
Well, so for a long time, my left pinky finger and ring finger have felt off, probably for about a year now, and I just hadn't really, thought about it that much. I brought it up occasionally, but I hadn't really thought about it. And then, a week or two ago, I woke up from a nap, and the full right side of my forearm and my pinky finger and ring finger were asleep. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. They'll wake up eventually. And they never did. They've never woken up. They haven't woken up yet. It still feels super weird. It feels like if I were to poke my forearm with my finger, it feels like I can't tell the specific spot that I'm pushing onto.
That's weird.
If I poke on anywhere else, I can feel exactly where. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
You can too.
Yeah,
you can just feel exactly where it is. But
where I'm kidding. I can.
But my left arm, for some reason, if I poke it, then I just get a radius where I know my finger is in somewhere in this radius, but it doesn't. It's fuzzy.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's like a static TV. You know what your arm being asleep feels like.
Yeah, it's weird. It's feels numb, and it's
yeah.
You can't
And the function is fine. Look at my hands and my arm. I can move it around just fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I just can't move. And it's the worst time is when I'm showering because I was running my fingers through my hair when I was even doing it right now. But I was running my fingers through my hair earlier when I was shampooing, and it just feels so weird because it's my whole fingers are stimulated when it should be just where the hairs are.
Yeah.
And then when I'm using my loofah on my arm, it feels just it's almost overstimulating.
Yeah.
To the point where it's almost painful.
It's
but
really
it's
weird.
My nerves don't know where to point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That kind of sucks.
Yeah. And I looked it up, and I don't want to be the guy that self-diagnoses. And I'm going to be talking to a doctor in a couple of days, but since it's been for so long, I already said my ring finger and my pinky have felt like this for several months, and I don't know why it only started recently getting super bad.
Yeah.
Why'd you say that?
F's in the chat for Baxter's left arm. I'm kidding.
Yeah, so since it's been so long, it's likely that it won't ever stop, but I'm not too worried about it. It doesn't really affect my daily life. It just feels weird.
Yeah. Now, what's the good news?
The good news? Well, it's also not very great news, but it's not really bad news. It's just funny news.
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday, me and... Sorry, Henry, we didn't invite you. Me and Wyatt and Logan went to the mall. It was just after a cross-country thing.
Oh, yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah, and we went to the mall. And at the mall, I went to PacSun. I bought another pair of jorts, and I bought a camo shirt. Because it's drip. It's drip.
Huh. Could say that again.
It's drip. And I bought the camo shirt, and I got home. I looked at, I was trying to think, what fits can I make with this? So I was pairing it up, and then I looked at the back, and I realized that they never took off the ink tag.
Oh.
So at any second, it could have exploded, and ink would have gone everywhere.
Yeah, it's lucky that it didn't explode, though.
I know, yeah. Let's just say I'm the luck master. Not with my left arm, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually have a story. It's a pretty neutral story. It starts off as kind of
Well, hold
bad...
on. Sorry.
Are you done?
Well,
we
can get to your story in just a minute. But this
let's
story,
continue with the good
it's
news.
not that great. It's not that good of a story. It's kind of like a Wyatt-ass story.
Yeah.
But I went back to the mall today. I went to PacSun and I said, hey, you guys forgot to take out this tag. And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Right now we have a partnership with Panda Express. And since you have some inconvenience, here's a Panda Express gift card.
Oh.
Basically gave me free lunch. So
nice.
Not bad. W PacSun.
Cool. Yeah, it's a win-win.
Yeah.
That's cool. But, yeah. I have a story. It starts off as kind of like a bad news story, but it turns into a good news story. On Thursday, I was running late to school, and I was kind of like rushing to school, and I turned into the parking lot. And the parking lot is like people drive like maniacs in
every parking lot. But
like especially in the beep parking lot, you know?
And at your school, yeah.
Yeah. But like, so I was turning into a parking spot. Little did I know how tight this parking spot is. So the right side of my car like scratched the left side of this other dude's car.
You already made a scratch on your car, really?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
But the damage on my car wasn't like that.
It was minimal?
Yeah. But the other car didn't look so pretty.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have a picture?
I don't have a picture, but I looked and I just like didn't know what to do. So I just like went to class, and then I got home from school, and then I told my parents, and then they were like, it's fine. Our insurance can pay for their car. Like, you know, it's not so bad. And then I get called to the principal's office. And
naturally.
And then they saw like on the cameras that like, and like they know the guy whose car I hit.
Yeah, and like, did they see you like panicking?
Yeah, they saw me just like walk away because I just didn't know what to do.
Really?
And like when I got in the building, I almost like started crying because like
that would be totally me as well.
And like, yeah, and like when I was walking into I wasn't called to the principal's office. I was just called into like one of like the main faculty guy's office.
You don't need to tell me that. I would have.
Yeah.
Doesn't change the story.
But actually, my friend was like right behind me. He's like, "Are you going into his office?" And I was like, "Yep." And he goes, "I'll pray for you," and which is W Mans. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's a W Mans. But yeah, he told me that my mom sent our insurance information to him, and that he's gonna send it over to the family who got hit, which is pretty cool. And then I even sent him like a letter over email, like, "Hey, really sorry. Our insurance is gonna pay for it. That's all right." And it turns out the guy whose car I hit, I actually know. I've actually ate lunch with him a couple of times. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's like a nice guy, and he says, and he replied with, "It's just a car. Nobody got hurt, and that's all that matters."
Oh, W, bro.
Which is honestly like W Mans. And apparently, when my mom called his family, apparently his family was like really nice about it too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I still have to pay off the damage to his car.
Really?
Yeah, but the price is gonna be taken down because of the insurance.
Do you know what the price is gonna be?
No, not yet. But I assume it's not gonna be much. Maybe like $600-700. But
not much. $600.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's my whole bank account.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm getting a job anyway soon. Actually, I know why that they haven't gotten back to me.
I actually know why as well.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to mention, but before I mention that, I will tell you what to do if you ever scratch someone's car again.
Just tell somebody.
No. You always have to have a piece of paper in your car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I have like an old receipt that I don't use, that I have in my car that I can write on.
Mm-hmm.
I always have a pen in your car as well. What you do, you take a picture of where you scratched their car.
Mm-hmm.
Take a picture where you scratched their car, and you write on the paper, "Hey, my name is beep.
Yeah.
My number is beep. I scratched your car. Call me and we'll work it out." And then you put it on their windshield wipers like it's a car ticket with your number facing the inside. So they'll start driving and realize, "Oh, shoot, there's a ticket. Oh, wait, that's not a ticket. Someone scratched my car."
Yeah.
Just don't be a beep hole about it and drive off like you did.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I didn't drive off. I parked in the
and then walked off. Yeah, but that's not your fault. You just had no idea.
Yeah, and like even like the guy who like talked to me like understood that I was probably like scared and didn't know what to do. And actually, when my mom was like, when my mom, when she was like drive past a student parking lot, she would see that like bumps and scratches like on cars where they have probably hit other cars like times before. So I'm glad I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one to probably do something like that. I mean, it's a school parking lot, and somebody actually saw me do it too.
Really?
Yeah, but he didn't confront me about it. Like his locker is right next to mine. He didn't talk to me about it because he's probably seen other stuff happen as well, and so he knows that's probably gonna get resolved.
How do you know that he knows?
Because he saw me do it.
You saw him see you do it?
Yeah.
And you didn't say, "Hey, bro, what do I do?"
No, I.
You go. Shh.
No.
Put your finger to your lips.
We just smiled at each other. We're just like, I was like, and he chuckled a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta take wider turns, bro.
Yep. Real. But yeah. Yeah.
Also, the other day I freaking ran a red light.
Oh.
On accident. Like I was with Wyatt and Logan in the car. And this was after the cross country meeting. Oh wait, it was before PAXon. And I saw that there was a green light. I looked up, green light, we're really far away. I looked down, like I'm literally in my own world. And I'm not gonna lie, I even thought like, bro, I'm actually become such a good driver. Like it's crazy that I used to be such a bad driver and here I am. Mm-hmm. And I looked back up, oh, it's red. I didn't even see the orange. Like I was totally zoned out. It's totally my fault. And I hit the brakes. I realized my car, if it slows down, I'm freaking breaking my tires. I'm freaking scratching them open because I was going like 30 and I was like probably 20 feet away from the light. I was like, I don't want to into the red light. Like it's not that big of a deal. And I saw another car coming through the intersection. I was like, oh shoot, I'm going 30. This guy's coming through the intersection. I'm about to either get T-boned or T-bone him. I go, zoom right past him.
Yeah.
Genuinely, like, totally my fault.
Yeah.
Nobody was injured that I know of.
That's good. That was a close call, though.
Yeah, it was super close. Totally my fault. And Logan saw it. He was, like, not even on his phone. He's just like, what was that? And I was like, yep, that was my fault. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think... Yeah. Where were you driving? Toward?
It was between the ice skating rink and the school. You know where that is?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Dang.
So, yeah, I just totally I don't even know what happened. I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah. And it's my fault.
I think also another reason why I scratched a car, I think I was just like careless and got like maybe a bit too overconfident with my driving because, like I have to drive like 30 minutes down Manchester to get to the school that I go to. I mean,
the phase that's the most dangerous to be in while you're driving is when you think you're good at driving, so you start become confident, but you're actually not experienced enough yet.
Mm-hmm. That was me, and now I know to be like more cautious.
Yeah.
Which has in turn like maybe a better driver.
Yeah. When I was in the car with Joe one time, and Logan was there too. Actually, we were hanging out with you, and then we dropped you off before. Mm. I was turning onto a big street that sounds like a bad word, and it's next to the school, if you know what that one is. And let's just say the bad word is one for intercourse.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That one by the school. Mm-hmm. I was turning onto that, and I wasn't really fully accustomed to the rules of driving yet, but I had my license. I was okay with everything, and I started to turn onto that street, and I didn't check for cars coming beforehand because I was an idiot, and I thought that they had a stop sign too. I just went up to the stop sign, boop, instantly went, and the person coming barreling towards me goes, meh, 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 and idiot me, oh, there's someone honking at me? Oh, okay. I stopped the car. There's someone honking at me. Let me hit the brakes real quick. And they had to a stop and barely not hit me. And I was like, that's my fault. I rolled on the window. I was like, that's so my fault. I'm not that great at driving just yet. Forgive me, please. They're like, yeah, no worries, bro.
Something similar happened to me, too.
Really?
When I went to practice driving with my dad one time, I was driving to Ted Drew's. I turned onto a street, and I knew that there was, like, that the other lane of traffic didn't have a stop sign, but I just
just
had
didn't
poor
look?
judgment. No, I looked. I just had poor judgment. I thought I was like at a
You had
point.
more time?
Yeah, that I had enough time, but like, the car's like skirt behind me, and then I like, which was another close call. It was like very similar to what happened to you, except I like just kept on driving like, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why
I probably would have
stopped.
gotten like rear-ended if I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one time I was driving with my windows down. It was on. Where was I? Oh, downtown. Beep. Okay, yeah, downtown Omaha.
Yeah.
And I was by that one ice cream place, and I there was a biker in the bike lane, and I was like really close to him, and then he like swerved, and I had the windows down, I was playing music. He's kind of swerved, almost hit me, and I slammed on the brakes, and I honked at him, and I was like, "Dude, what the heck?" And he goes, "Why are you panicking, bro?" And I was like, "Wait a minute. He's nowhere near hitting me. He's in the bike lane. I'm here. Why am I panicking?" Like, he was right.
He was.
And genuinely, like, that's genuinely changed my mindset a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm a freaking panicker, bro.
Yeah. Actually, one of my friends from Beep actually has probably like the best mindset ever. He was literally getting, I think I told you about this, he was literally getting blackmailed by somebody. And he was like,
Oh, yeah.
it was like, well, this is like pretty bad, but stressing over it is not going to do anything. I'm just going to handle this in like a calm manner. And it got figured out. And which is obviously, like, he says that he finds it useless to stress over stuff.
I mean, it really is. And I'm a natural panicker.
Yeah.
Like, not even
And,
my fault.
hey, I was
like,
I'm sorry.
sorry. I hate it when podcasts just like dwell on like stuttering. That's
Yeah,
annoying.
dude, yeah.
My bad.
I've been doing that recently, so that's my bad. But
No, I mean like when people are like, "Oh my god, why'd you stutter, bro?"
oh
I hate that.
yeah. But
I don't even know why I did it.
Yeah.
Keep going.
But yeah, I was panicking like when I got home, after I hit the guy's car. Like I was taking it pretty harshly, but and then I like found out it's like, hey, like everything's like going to be fine. Like there's no reason for me to like stress over it, But yeah.
Yeah.
Just moral of the story, don't be a dumbass while driving.
Yeah. When you think you're confident at driving, you're not. You really need to you need to always drive consciously.
Mm-hmm.
But back to the panicking thing. Like, I don't know why. I've always just been a panicker. Like, anxiety, bro. I don't know what it is. But specifically, like, there have been 2 times when I was, like, on a date or, like, talking to a girl, and I just, no reason at all, I just throw up. And I'll tell you the 2 stories. One was with Big L. You know who I'm talking about? At the mall. I went to the mall with Big L.
Yeah.
The L is, okay, they're not an L person. If you're listening to this, which you probably are not, you're a W. I'm not going to lie. It's just your name starts with L. So, and that's a hint to the viewers.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the bathroom. I was just at the mall. I was like, hey, I got to the bathroom real quick. I went to the bathroom. I was like, oh, I'm going to throw up. For some reason, like, I don't know why. I just was so nervous. And I was like, oh, I'm going to throw up. And I was in the bathroom, sitting there for probably 5 minutes. She probably thought that I was dookie.
Yeah.
Gross. But I was trying to fight back puke. Second time was...
Did you throw up?
No, I never threw up there. Second time was with Wyatt's previous girlfriend. Did we already mention her name? She's also a different Big L. But at the time, he wasn't dating her. I actually met her before Wyatt did. And I was talking to her for a little bit.
In person?
No. It was on Snapchat.
Oh.
We were playing Fortnite. And I was just literally trolling. Like, I had no commitment at all. I wasn't thinking, oh, she's gonna be my future wife, she's gonna be my girlfriend, anything like that. No. I was literally thinking, oh, this is gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna troll her. I'm gonna sell this Fortnite game. And then after we done playing Fortnite, I went upstairs and I was trolling her like on the phone, and her friend was there too. And I was like, one moment I was like, oh, okay. muted. I was like, hey, I need to go talk to my dad real quick. Muted the call, went to the bathroom, threw up, walked back in my room.
Wow.
I don't know what it is. Like,
dude, I actually have a similar story to that. So, the girl who I said WYD to 10 times within 3 days, actually, she still talked to me after that happened. She actually called me a month after that on
Snapchat?
Yeah, like sometime in early May, and she was with her friends. Like and I was like, I had my phone, like I was laying down, I had my phone propped up like this, and my legs were shaking, and like
she
was
thought you were gooning?
No.
Oh.
No, like.
Yeah,
Said,
not like you were bouncing your knee, but you were like shaking.
I was shaking. My hands were shaking too, like when I was holding my phone, and she was like, "Are you shaking?" And I was like, no.
You're just like, no, it's a bad connection. Or did you say no?
I think I don't know. I forgot what I said, but
it was probably like, viewers. It's probably just no.
It was something along those lines, but like, she genuinely like wanted to talk to me, and like one of her friends was like when I got on the call, one of her friends was like, "Hey, fine shit," like, you know, which gave me a little bit more boost in confidence, but like, I was still like really nervous since like all of her friends were
and they were all chopped.
They were all they were all chopped, except for Lily.
Lily? Wyatt's girlfriend? Ex-girlfriend?
She's mid.
She was there?
She was there.
Oh, wait, I know what call the FaceTime? Yep, I know what call you're talking.
Actually, it was a Snapchat.
Okay, that changes nothing.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's another Henry detail moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wyatt tells stories that have no, like, setup and no, punchline. Henry tells overly detailed stories.
Yeah, I would like make corrections that don't matter at all.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
change nothing. But
yeah, it actually wasn't the principal's office. It was like the principal's assistant, and it was a different room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically the principal's office. Yeah.
Bro, you're still cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm actually talking to a her right now, and I don't know if I want to date her yet. She wants to date me. She outright says she wants to start, like, she was like, man, I just don't want this to be like another 2-month talking stage.
How long has the talking stage been already?
About 3 weeks.
Bro, you're a third of the way there.
Yep. I mean, hey, I'll take it, but, you know.
You're a third of the way to the 2-month talking stage.
Yep. About right. But, like, she said she, like, genuinely, like, you know, wants an opportunity to start another relationship with me.
But you're just not sure yet?
Yeah, I said that right now I'm fine with either, like, I don't know if I want to be friends with her or if I want to date her yet. And
yeah,
it's not because, like, she is not chopped. She isn't super pretty.
Yeah, I've seen pictures, guys. She's not that chopped, but I don't know if she's Henry's type.
Yeah.
His dream type, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Because let's just say Henry will take whatever
I'm a goth guy, you know? I'm a man of culture, but
he's not goth, but he'll only.
I'm not a goth guy. I'm not a goth guy, but
he's
I like
a goth girl
girls.
guy.
Yep.
He's a goth girl guy, and not a femboy.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, I've been talking to her. Things are going well, surprisingly. Like we have good conversations. We called for like an hour and a half last week, which is cool.
Nice.
She's actually genuinely like funny and fun person to talk to, which I appreciate.
Is she gonna hear this?
No, I haven't
told her about the pod yet.
No, not yet.
Not ever.
Yeah, not ever. No.
Yeah, this is for us and only us.
This is
and
only
our 25 subscribers.
Yeah.
Hopefully none of our subscribers are like people we know. Well,
yeah,
they all are.
That would be.
Well, I know some of our subscribers are randoms, but I know there are a few that most of them are the people we know.
Yeah, but yeah, that's how my quote unquote love life is going.
Hey, that's all right. And as for me, I'm obsessed again with this one girl.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've had genuine opportunities to get other girls' numbers, and I decided to not do that because I'm loyal to the person I haven't started dating yet.
Bro. Actually, I actually have a story where, actually, you can keep going. It's like something for after.
But let's just say, well, I don't have like a story, but basically this is how my love life's going right now. Talking talking quotes in big, massive air quotes. I'm talking to this girl. I saved 3 snaps in chat. And, wait, should I say this? Because there's people that will know.
No.
Yeah, bro. I've saved snaps in chat with a lot of people.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll start talking to them. And yes, they've already rejected me.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead, Henry.
Yeah. This is like this isn't a Wyatt story, but this is kind of like a short story.
Doesn't matter.
I got Chick-fil-A with my grandparents and my little cousin 2 nights ago.
Wait, hold on. How old is your little cousin?
5.
Did they have Snap?
Bro, you're a diddy line.
Okay, clip that. Someone clip that. Somebody clip that.
I actually went to their birthday party today. They're
Really?
no, they were they were 4 because this is just a birthday party.
4 years old. I was just playing the role of Henry.
Yeah. He was actually. I do that a lot. But she is 5 years old.
She is 5-year-old.
Yep.
Who are you? Someone's Croatian dad?
And
She is 5-year-old.
stop.
Sorry, I'm just.
Now I know how annoying I am on the.
This is you, bro.
Yeah. But yeah. So we sat outside, and so there are these other 2 guys who I don't know, sitting there, and these 2 girls walk in. They could have sat like by the 2 guys that were already there, but they chose to sit by me while I'm eating dinner with my grandparents and little cousin. They were sitting like almost next. They're like diagonal from me.
Yeah.
And if you guys, if you guys know how a knight works in chess, it's like
They were sitting a knight's movement away from you.
Yep.
2 down, 1 across.
Actually, 2 up, 2 up, 1 to the left. Yep.
There we go. That's another Henry thing.
Yep.
Didn't matter.
Oh my god. Yep.
We'll call those Henryisms.
Henry. That's a good word for it, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, let's call them Henry items. Sorry. All right.
Yeah.
And did they? Oh my god, this guy is so cute.
What?
This kid is so cute, right next to us. Oh, and his cute little grandma.
Yeah.
Did they say that?
And I was low-key like losing aura because my little cousin was like screaming. She was like, "No, that's not what I wanted you to do." And
Really?
and they were like looking over. I think they were looking at me because
And I looked at her, and she looked at me. Yeah. Well, that reminds me of there was one time at Mod when we were having a debate about what were we talking? Oh yeah, it was about did morality stem from religion?
Oh my god, I remember that. That was so embarrassing.
Yeah, 2 biddies.
4 biddies actually.
4?
Yep. 4
I
biddies.
only remember 2.
No, 4 biddies were sitting right behind us.
Yeah, they decided to sit right behind us. Empty store, by the way. Because it was like pretty late at night. It was like 10. Which honestly we should have not even been there.
Yeah.
They were sitting behind us, and we were talking and when I debate, bro, I actually get heated.
Yeah. Dude,
and not just heated in the sense where I talk loud and bro, my freaking face gets red.
Yeah. I think it was.
Yeah,
it probably was.
I'm emotional, bro. Yeah, that's why I panic too, I guess. But I'm just an emotionally bound person.
Yeah.
And I was on the side that morality is just a thing that humans have.
Mm-hmm.
And the girls behind us, at some point, I was getting, I'm not gonna lie, pretty loud, and I was like,
and I was low key getting I was like
you were trying to back out of the argument.
I was trying to make you stop.
Yeah. And I was like, shut up, Henry.
Yeah, and
as I do.
And I was like, I do not know this person.
Yeah, and then at one point I heard my ear tickled, and I heard, "In God We Trust" or something like that. What did they say?
No. Oh, I said when I was still, what made me like that when I.
Wait, what?
What
Hold
made
on.
me...
Rewind and just repeat the sentence you just said.
Okay, sorry. What made me want to make you stop, what triggered, me wanting to stop the argument, I said, if there were no morals, people would be murdering people, and then some girl behind me said, God bless. And I was that just made me so embarrassed, dude, we gotta stop doing this.
Yeah, and I heard one of them was it was something "In God We Trust" or praise the Lord or something like that. I don't know.
That was so embarrassing.
And I was just Yep, that's it. We
gotta stop doing that.
We lost the debate to someone that wasn't debating us.
Yep.
They were just minding their own business, having a meal.
And
that was embarrassing.
Yeah, and speaking of, I think you're right. Morals is something that humans have.
I think that people often have the political take that like you can't have objective morals unless you're a Christian. I think that's incredibly wrong.
Yeah, there are objective truths.
Mm-hmm.
Like homicide, genocide, rape. All those things are objectively bad that don't need to be explained by religion at all.
Yeah, and it's like I've heard people say, and specifically one person, and it's a male this time, big L, with the hair. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
They keep mentioning how it's like, oh, the only reason that you have these morals is because of your intuition. Like, don't kill. You can't describe why you wouldn't kill someone, but it's just your intuition and a societal norm. Okay. So murder shouldn't be illegal is what you're arguing. Like our literal First Amendment says, in your words, murder should be legal. That's what I said to him, bro. Because our First Amendment, I'll break it down for you Canadians that listen to us.
Yeah.
Our First Amendment in the American Constitution is that there should not be an establishment of religious establishment in the government. Mm-hmm. Right, Henry?
Yes.
That's our first
separation of church and state.
Exactly. That's the street name for it.
Mm-hmm.
If that were true, and we couldn't define our objective morals by religion, and there's no objective morals if there isn't religion, then freaking all those things that you mentioned should be legal.
Yeah.
And I just think that's such mental gymnastics to and specifically he was using the argument in terms of abortion. That's just such like mental gymnastics to say that abortion shouldn't be legal.
Yeah. And actually, speaking of abortion, people of the right wing in particular say that, abortion should be illegal because they're killing people and God doesn't want that. Okay, if we shouldn't kill people, then why do you think that we should still have guns? Why are you against gun control?
Yeah.
Like those
if there was a bill that regulated gun usage because, hey, the number one cause of death for children isn't abortion, it's gun violence.
Yep.
The number one cause of death. If there was a bill that said we should regulate guns against children, they wouldn't vote for it.
Oh, because you need to protect yourselves.
Yeah, this is our Third Amendment, or was it Fourth Amendment?
Second, the right to bear arms.
No, that's freedom of speech.
Oh, yeah. Fourth. I think it is the Fourth Amendment.
Yeah, right to bear arms. And I think the right to bear arms, I think that amendment has fallen a little bit out of context.
Yeah.
Do you know why it was originally put up?
I think it was just to like...
Wait, hold on. Bro, this is a freaking historical-ass podcast.
Yeah. Dude, what are we doing?
Bro, what is this? Like freaking... Bro, this is like Radio Lab. What are we talking about?
This is Crash Course, bro.
Yeah, this is Crash Course, bro. Hey, Mr. Sabolka, what's up? Yeah. Dr. Ford, what's up? Like
Dr. Bleep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, my teacher. And my current history teacher.
My current history teacher, too.
Mr. Evans.
Mr. Porter.
What's up, bro?
Yeah.
I've been studying in the background, I promise you.
Yep.
But I actually have a funny story about Mr. Evans in a little bit.
Nice.
But our Fourth Amendment, and I'm not 100% sure it's the Fourth Amendment. You cannot quote me on that. To right to bear arms. The reason that was put into place is so that we could... the Bill of Rights was put into place so that the state government would have more power over the central government. Or mainly just so that the central government wasn't tyrannical and couldn't control the people. That is specifically so that the states can build their own militia out of citizens so that they can overthrow a federal government if necessary.
Yeah.
It's been taken way out of context, and now it's just, we can have guns if we want them.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because the Constitution is very much vague language. That's the whole point of it, is that it's very vague. Like, what is... like, Henry, tell me a definitive fact. What is cruel and unusual punishment?
Cruel and unusual punishment, that's like somebody like stole bread, they have to die now, you know?
I mean, yeah, but what if it's their millionth offense stealing bread? I mean, it's like, it's super vague. It's cruel and unusual punishment doesn't mean anything objectively.
Yeah.
But
like,
it's like the right to bear arms. Citizens can bear arms, basically is what it says. That is so vague. Like, it's been taken so to context, and I guess it's a good thing. It's vague for a reason.
Because like cruel and unusual punishment is like taken. It has to be taken into a certain context for it to be that way.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
If they committed murder, then they like,
shouldn't be hung, or no, they shouldn't be tortured.
Yeah.
But how far does that extend?
Yeah, like, if somebody steals like bread from a store, they should not be like skinned alive in public.
Exactly.
Like, that's cruel and unusual punishment. But
if someone does a genocide, they should they be skinned in public?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, actually,
but it really depends. What is cruel and unusual punishment? I mean, should someone that, like, is it cruel and unusual punishment to put someone in jail for 20 years if they steal bread, like you said?
Yeah.
Is that cruel? Like, it's vague for a reason.
Yeah.
And the reason it's vague is so that it's up to interpretation, so that it gives people implied powers.
Yeah.
And the implied power, I already mentioned it, I said it 3 times, the state militia can overthrow the federal government if necessary. But it's come to a point where it's just, we can have guns because we want them for self-defense, but the self-defense is actually shooting up schools. And I don't care if we get demonetized. This is important.
Yeah.
It's annoying, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't actually affect me in my daily life, except I do go to a school, so yes, it does affect me in my daily life.
Yeah. And like, where in this day and age, it is a genuine concern for like school shootings, stuff like that. It's like a genuine concern in our day and age.
Yeah. And in our state, Nebraska, they passed a bill. We're not even allowed to have our phones in schools.
Actually, last week there was like
the national walkout.
No.
Okay.
Last week there was This was like on the TA. There was like an elementary like church school that got shut.
Oh yes.
And like 5 children died. 10 got injured. I was like, oh yeah, but we need to protect ourselves, so it's okay.
Bro, you know why that happened?
Because we had
Because
guns.
transgender people were in bathrooms. Bro, genuinely, I'm not even joking. That's exactly why it happened. This should be our main priority.
Yes, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, the woke mind virus, bro. It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, and I don't want to be that guy, bro. Our government's so inefficient, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
But this is unreasonable.
Yeah, that's like bad.
Yeah.
And also, going back to abortion, there are times when abortion is absolutely necessary.
I will admit, in a perfect world, abortion should not be illegal. In a perfect world. In a perfect world where everyone stays abstinent unless they actually want a kid. In a world where condoms don't break.
Yeah.
In a world where incest doesn't exist. In a world where rape doesn't exist.
So basically, like in a world where getting like unintentional pregnancy is genuinely impossible.
Yeah. Or in a world where people make a decision and don't change their mind. Bro, you've freaking gone to the store, said, I don't know if I want chocolate or vanilla ice cream, picked the chocolate one and been disappointed.
Yeah.
For little decisions, you've been, I made a mistake. For little decisions, bro, sometimes a mother might want a child, realize, oh shoot, this is a huge, massive commitment, I'm not ready.
And actually, there are a lot of pro-life people like at my school, like especially the teachers.
Yeah, it's a private school.
And my theology teacher, he's the GOAT. I love him, but he said like, oh yeah, I know somebody who, a 16-year-old girl got pregnant. Like I know like a 16-year-old girl got pregnant and not aborting the child was the best decision of her life. Cool. Is that the case for literally every other 16-year-old that got pregnant? No. Like it could have been the worst decision of their life to not abort the child.
And I saw it's like, are you ready to have 9 months of your life be, I'll say it, and no disrespect to pregnant women, disrespect to the kids that are freaking kicking them in the lungs, hell, for 9 months.
Yeah.
Then, the first 3 years after that, be hell, respectfully. I don't want to say like raising a kid is hell, but it's really going to take a lot out of you. It's going to take out of your studies. It's going to take out of your your work.
Yeah, you're not in that point of life where you need to do that yet. You know.
Yeah, if you're not ready, you realize it takes a huge commitment. Okay. If you made a mistake, you can make a mistake.
Also, this is kind of like my take, but your job, like as a high schooler, you need to.
And as a worker.
Yeah, and as a worker, you need to like, develop yourself as a person mentally and educationally so that you can get a good job, you can go to a good school. Your focus should not be raising a child.
And your job as a worker should be to advance yourself up the social ladder. And maybe I'm supporting capitalism by saying that, but I'm saying like to freaking help yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in this world, you have to build yourself up. And it shouldn't be having to be put second. Like if you're not at a state where you're financially like ready, you know what I mean?
But when you're like when you're like married, or when like like when you're out of college and when you're married to somebody and you're genuinely thinking about having a kid, sure, then it's okay to have a child. But then and only then notice how you don't have like 5+ hours of schoolwork, you don't have like all
I mean, it's really just you have to gauge when you're ready. And honestly, I've made a mistake. I already said this. Like, sometimes I get a freaking sandwich that looks good on the menu, take a bite, that was the wrong decision.
Yeah.
You can make, like, I promise you, the listener, have made small indecisions that were wrong, and you didn't realize, like, oh, shoot, I can't handle this.
I did that, like, last Thursday.
Yeah, bro, I decided to work until 11 one night. Oh, I want some money. And then I literally cried because I realized I had a cross-country meet the next morning. Like, I wasn't ready. You have made small indecisions. Now imagine making a decision you think is right. Yeah, I think I have enough money to have a kid.
Yeah.
You get pregnant. Oh, shoot. Wait, maybe I don't have enough money. Oh, crap. How do I reverse this? Oh, do I spend 9 months building a pregnant tummy and then give them up for adoption? And everyone asks, oh, where's your kid? Oh, where's your kid? And you have a whole bunch of hormones? Or, and I don't want to say, like, take the easy way out, but, like, do you just not put that on the line?
Yeah. Like, do you, like...
Because this world isn't perfect.
Yeah. Oh, shoot, like, I might have, like, that he might have forgotten to wear a condom or something, or maybe the condom might have broke. Oh, shoot, that's pretty bad. My pregnancy test came back positive. Oh, shoot, am I ready for this? And that's when you can gauge, like, oh, shoot, like... Yeah. Can I do this? And then that's when...
Am I ready for the next 9 months of my life to be not in my control? The next 3 months of my... 3 years after that to be supporting 3 people. The next 15 years of my life to be supporting 2 people instead of 1. Like,
and like...
No, just because of one mistake. That's why. Like, yeah.
Yeah, and like, well, all these, like I don't want to get political here, like on the podcast, but like what?
Bro, we've been political.
Yeah, we have been political.
This is some freaking history.com podcast.
Like what? Like a bunch of like a right wing conservatives say is that like, oh, so we're killing babies now? Okay.
Yeah. So so we're killing ourselves now to support a kid. Like, how many times does having a kid send people to poverty? And no, it's not 0%.
Yeah, and even so, and like even then, you're voting against gun control, which is killing more kids than abortion. Like, what's the logic behind that? I don't get it.
Well, I think this has gotten pretty out of hand. We're kind of just talking political, having like basically an echo chamber of our own ideas.
Yeah, it has gotten interesting. I will grant us that.
Yeah.
Like, this is probably one of the more interesting podcast episodes we've had, surprisingly.
And one of the better flowing conversations. But I have one story to tell. 2 stories that are kind of bundled into one. So, one day in AP Gov, this is how I study. Okay, I listen to the teacher, I have a notes document open, and I also have Riley Clash Royale gameplay on the side as well.
Oh my god.
I don't know why, I've always done this. It's easy to focus and like I can watch the Clash Royale gameplay and also type in my notes and listen to the person at the same time. It's difficult. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like just listening to a person and typing notes because then it just sounds like I'm listening to a podcast.
Yeah. Actually, my geometry partner, at one point he turned on Subway Surfers on his iPad while he was doing the worksheet and he actually got more done.
Yeah, it's like you can... That's why they put it into TikToks and Instagram Reels. It's so that it increases your attention span, so that people will still watch the video. Because I don't know why we're freaking babies in the head and we like bright flashing colors.
We like simulation,
And honestly, another thing, Riley Clash Royale. He's obviously a good player. I learned from him. I see his placements in game
and his productions.
His productions are W.
They are W. He's insane.
I watch him. I learn from him about Clash. I want to get better at Clash. I'm a 9K trophies. Yeah. I'm trying to reach 10K eventually, but it's really not working too well. And I play Mortar Bait. Anyways, one time and this happened for everyone in the room. Suddenly, all our tabs closed, and I look at what the heck? And everyone else, I looked over at everyone else's computers because I sit in the back of the room alone at my table by myself. And
loser. I'm kidding. But I look, you do that too.
Well, hey, there's other people that sit alone at tables as well.
Yeah.
Hold on, pause. All right. I had to tell Henry something. I had to pause the recording and tell Henry something, but I'm back. So basically, everyone's computers turned off, and I looked and was like, that's weird. I looked, I saw a new icon at the top of the Mac. You know where you can see battery. Yeah. And do AirPlay or whatever. Mm-hmm. There was an icon. It just looked like a teacher, and I was like, "All right, whatever. I guess he has something to, I don't know, track us or whatever." I go back. I set up my screen again, so I have the notes on the left, Riley Clash Royale on the right, and I'm listening to the lesson, taking notes as usual. And he goes, Baxter, that looks like a pretty complicated game. Oh, I can see your guys' screens, by the way. And I was like, oh, I just laughed and I closed the gameplay, and I went back to the notes, and I was like, it's difficult, bro. It's actually difficult to study without the freaking bright flashing colors.
That was also kind of a dick move on his part, I won't lie.
Yeah, it was a dick move. And sorry for cursing, by the way. Another thing, literally the next day, we've all done it. I opened up Photo Booth on my laptop so I could check my hair. He looks down at his screen, makes eye contact with me, smiles. I just laughed and closed. He didn't say that out loud. Honestly, W moved from him.
Yeah, I think he probably learned from the first time that.
No, he probably did. And honestly, W him. He knew what I was doing. He just smiled at me. I laughed, and then I closed the tab. I don't think anyone else knew, but that was just so awkward.
Yeah. After the first, I was like, "Oh, that poor kid. I should not have done that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But literally, I'm just pretty much quiet at the back of the room until he asks a question, and then I it's okay, top 5 oral moments in school. He's assumes that I'm not paying attention. He's like, Baxter, what about this? Oh yeah, the Federalist Papers, of course.
When you pretend
I know quite a lot. Well, if you look at Federalist Paper 10, it's pretty much just about factions.
Yep. I mean, just pretend to not pay attention in class, get the next answer right, then you.
Yeah.
Let's just say you gain ore from that.
Open the calculator, pretend it's a phone. Teach, it's a calculator.
Yep. Oh, that's my bad, Sonny. Get back to work.
Raise your hand when your friend just said something crazy. Yep, can I go to the bathroom?
Yeah, I'm actually, okay.
Oh, back to work it is.
What are we doing?
I don't know, man. This is some freaking... Yeah, this is a podcast for very specific people. Freaking liberals who also are in school in AP Gov.
Yep. And for people who like slushy noobs, because we are the slushy noobs, basically.
Pretty much. That was a perfect dap, by the way.
And, also, speaking of, you said that you just, kind of sit quiet at the back of the class, which is low-key real. I sometimes do that, too. Mm-hmm. I've low-key been, more of a talker recently. I'm actually in a lot of classes with my friends.
Bro, I think we've switched roles, bro.
Yeah. You told me, hey, you gotta talk more. I was like, okay.
Say less.
Yeah, I made a lot more friends. I'm a likable guy.
Beep.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
That's
my
bad.
Yeah, you censor it. Yeah, but, yeah, actually...
I'm also gonna censor when I say...
Yeah. Yeah. But I actually in physics, I sat next to the exact same person I sat with in chemistry, which is low-key W.
W.
And...
Picked up right where you left off, eh?
Yeah. And, honors pre-calc, our class is also, crazy. Dude, in our Spanish class, we don't really do anything. We just kind of, whenever she, tells, all right, go speak in Spanish now, most people are probably just speaking in English.
Yeah. Yeah. Same thing for every Spanish class, actually.
Yeah, but actually...
And then your teacher comes over and you're like, oh, las manzanas y...
Yeah. Except that, this is, okay, she's, great, my honors Spanish 3 teacher.
Yeah.
She, this is her first time teaching, at at a high school, which is pretty cool. Like she like Loki like doesn't give a flip, you know.
Yeah, she's teaching elementary schoolers or middle schoolers.
College students, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
From the higher beep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that
Yep.
makes sense.
And yeah, then I got a free period, which I'm not gonna have second semester, unfortunately. Which is gonna be bad because it's gonna go from super easy to harder without my free period, and also the second semester is just harder, which isn't gonna be fun. But you know, yeah, and yeah, actually, I look have a pretty goated schedule this year.
You're lucky, bro. You're lucky. Last year, my cousin said to me that he pretty much throughout his junior and senior year only talked to about 7 people a day. I was like, how could you live like that, bro?
Okay.
I need social interaction to live, and I still do. But bro, I have nobody in any of my classes. I talk to about 7 people a day, and most of them are at lunch.
The most quiet I am during the school day is at lunch.
Can you try that again without stuttering?
Sorry. Actually, the most quiet I am.
The most. Bro, I'm getting the remix, bro. I'm getting the remix.
The quietest I am during the day is at lunch at school. Like,
bro has the L lunch. Wait,
yeah.
Do you go out for lunch? Are you allowed to leave campus for lunch?
No, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's really stupid. But on the flip side, you can't even do that during senior year. But if you have a free period as your last class, in senior year, which is cool. But
you already did that for your last class, don't you? Not anymore. You said you did.
Oh no, no, we can't leave early. I would just get my things ready to leave early. But if you're a senior, you can just leave early, like which is W.
Well, I'm allowed to leave my campus for lunch. I go to a different school than you, obviously, and literally every single day since the beginning of school, I've gone to Chick-fil-A at lunch.
Nice.
With Logan, Big L, Big O, if you know who that is, and Wyatt.
Nice. Cool. But yeah, also, actually, the reason why I don't really talk much during lunch is because the people that I talk to, they're like scattered between like different friend groups, you know?
Oh, you don't want to be that guy
that's like just like a drone, you know? But there is one, I have like a few main tables I sit at where I know like most people, which is good. But the table where I know the most people, like my best friends, there's a certain someone that sits there, and it would just be like really awkward if I sat there. And I'll tell you
I know who it is.
Yep.
Yep. The one that was trying to steal your girl.
Yep.
All right.
But
we're not going to give anyone context for that.
But I stole his girl in return.
W mans.
Yeah.
But I guess you could say L mans because you're high key fake for that.
I mean, we were like never friends. Like he actually hated me.
Nah, bro's Ariana Grande. We can be friends.
Yeah.
I'll say it again so that you read it. We can.
But that's actually
be friends.
real.
Yeah, no, that's real. Thanks, bro.
Hell yeah. But yeah, he like hated me. He would like just like straight up like bully me.
Yeah.
And I just disliked him too. And I low key jumped for joy when I found out that I stole his girl, which is cool.
Yeah. I've low key been like I've never been bullied, bro. I'm proud.
Nice.
I've never been bullied.
I have been bullied by in middle school. The only reason why I was bullied in like sophomore, and I wouldn't say bullied, just like
made fun of.
Yeah.
Was
actually, I wasn't made fun of
because you were a bullyable person.
Yeah, I was just like I didn't start like being super social. It's like
you had every negative attribute that people could bully. Oh, it's Rex. Rex, do you want to say anything to the podcast?
No. Okay.
No.
He said no.
Trust in the Lord. Okay.
Yep.
That's what his shirt said.
But in sophomore year, I didn't have that many friends in my classes, and I just stayed pretty quiet. And that was like the only reason that the guy needed to just like steal my pencils. That was his form of
harassment.
Yeah, which was low-key annoying. For some reason, I didn't do anything about it, but I'm doing something about it now, which is good. And I also stole his girl, which is good. And
yeah, well, basically, this year I've been a Sigma. The guy that's usually a bully and makes fun of everyone, he came up to me, he's like, "Hey, bro, what's up, bro?" And I basically said this. Yeah, bro, I know everyone hates you, bro, because you're an asshole, bro. Yeah, bro. And he was like, "Really? Everyone hates me?" And it made him insecure. And I do feel a little bit bad about that, but it's deserved, so.
Nice.
And low-key, I'm kind of friends with him now.
Nice. You can tell me who after we finish recording the pod.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
But, yeah, I was actually talking to my friends about the guy that used to, quote-unquote, bully me during sophomore year. And he's like, yeah, I don't think anybody, like, actually likes him. Which is reassuring.
I mean, there's some of those people, bro, it's like, you do something, like, one small, like, mean action, and I'm not trying to justify it, it's fine, right?
Yeah.
Stealing someone's pencil.
Like, that's
like occasionally, like, yo, bro, can I get a pencil?
Yeah.
But it adds up, bro. And
yeah.
people notice.
He would do it on purpose.
Yeah,
too.
people notice, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you freaking steal someone's pencil every day, like, yo, bro, let me steal your pencil. Okay, bro. But if you go, hey, bro, give me your pencil. Every single class period, that adds up. And then you start, like, people notice that and they call you a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
And I've experienced that. Like, I have accidentally done a series of bad things. And then people think I'm a bad person because of that. And
yeah.
I'm sorry to those people. And more specifically, actually, I've done a series of weird things. And then people think that I'm a weird person.
Yeah.
But at what point is the line drawn and you are a weird person? This is something I've been contemplating recently.
Yeah. And that's the question. It really depends, I guess, on what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, like, at one point, if you're doing everything, like, ironic to be funny because it's weird, what point do you become a weird person?
Yeah.
Because there was one time in 8th grade when I realized I was weird. And the weird thing that I did was... Actually, I didn't even realize that this was weird until a lot later because I totally forgot about it until someone else brought it up to me. There was this one girl that my friend, Big L from earlier, had said, yo, bro, you should be weird to this girl, ironically, so that I can make fun of you with her behind your back, bro. Wingman me, bro. And I'm a W wingman. We all know this.
Mm-hmm.
I did it. I went up to her. And so we were like playing catch with this like red ball. I came up to her, I dropped the red ball on her head, and I stroked her hair like 6 times. I was like, oh yeah. I was obviously being ironic. Like, that's a weird thing though.
I had no idea you did that. That's actually like really messed up.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
And at the moment I was
that,
like,
bro.
at the moment, this is my mindset. Yo, this is hilarious, and also I'm being a W wingman for my bro. Come to find out that had been spread behind my back so much that people thought that I was weird. Like, freaking weird. And I would have called myself weird, too. If that had been done. If freaking anyone did that. What's up, Rex?
I was just laying on the floor for like 2 hours watching body cam footage.
Really?
Yeah.
That's depressing.
It's entertaining.
It is entertaining. I used to watch body cam footage until I don't know. I just stopped.
Until you stopped?
Yeah. Until I stopped. But... at what point of, like, you continuously doing ironic things to be, like, ironically weird things to be funny, at what point do you become a weird person?
Yeah. And, yeah. And also, like, the guy who bullied me, he was just also, like, really annoying. Like, he would, like, he was, like, cool with, like, quote-unquote popular kids. But, like, I'm
feel
pretty sure he was...
I feel like you didn't hear what I just said. You kind of just said, yeah.
Oh, yeah. 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 But yeah, the thing that you did is pretty weird. But then again, like, how many times did you have to, like do something like that for it to be called weird? You know?
Once. But, I mean, like, yeah, everyone does weird things. And everyone says, like, weird jokes as ironic things. But, like, if you keep doing it, it becomes bad.
Yeah, and that's the dilemma.
You gotta keep it some point in your life, but you can't always do it.
Yeah, like there's like some imaginary line that's drawn that you can't cross, and unfortunately most people do cross that line.
Yeah.
And then they look like a mean, weird person, whatever.
Yeah, they look like a mean person, like freaking what's his name? You're a bully.
Yeah.
Or they look like a funny person. If you keep making jokes, you're gonna be called funny.
Yeah.
If you make one joke, are you funny?
No.
Yeah. But, like, okay, now I feel like a little conflicted by what I said, because if someone were to, like, smoke weed one time, are they a stoner?
No.
but do they have bad morals? Like,
Yeah,
some
or
people
maybe
would
they
say
just
it's
made a
like,
mistake.
some people would be like, it's not a good idea to smoke weed. And yeah, I agree with that.
Or it depends on the situation. Were they peer pressured? Or
That's
they
true.
like was it just like an honest mistake?
I don't know. Leave it in the comments. What's your opinion about this, guys?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. At what point do you become weird? At what point do you become a stoner? I guess once it becomes a habit.
Yeah.
Like, I used to be that. I used to say, you could say that again. And my dad got really annoyed. My dad got
Used
really.
to?
No, I don't really say it that much anymore.
You
I used to
said
say it every single time someone would
You
say
said
it.
it on the pod. Like
I know, but
oh, like
you're misunderstanding me, bro. I know I say it, but like I used to say it like every single time someone would like. I
Gotcha.
started out as a joke. Like, I'd be like, "Huh, you could say that again," when someone says something I didn't know how to reply to, and then it built to like an automatic response. When I didn't have like a preloaded response, like, or a conversation starter when someone brought something up to me, I'd say, huh, "You could say that again," and I get to the point where even my dad was like annoyed with it. He's like, "Bro, you actually have to stop."
Bro.
And like once it becomes a habit, that's when your personality and the people's view of you change.
Yeah. And like, if you like like be nice to someone, like if you like give somebody a pencil who doesn't have a pencil, like, if you do a nice deed, if you do a good deed, are you a good person?
Mm-hmm. Or are you just a guy that gave someone a pencil?
Yeah.
Or at what point do you become a doormat?
And
Like you.
Yeah. But that was like his fault mainly. Like,
Yeah, also your fault.
also my fault. But
Bro, why'd you even give him the pencils? I already got mad at you about this, but bro, put that toe away, bro.
Sorry.
I've been looking at you have a hole in your sock. I've been looking at that toe the entire. Bring the freaking top of the toe over your nail, or the sock over your nail. That's actually too gross. Like,
I didn't know how
I've been dealing with that the whole podcast, just looking at your big ass toe.
I didn't know I had a hole in it. But yeah.
Don't act like you didn't know it had a hole in it, bro. You brought it up the moment.
No, I didn't know when I like put it on this morning. I didn't know the specifics of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah. But I think I was like, I don't know why, I was just like scared because he will like steal something else if I like denied it. But now I just say like, I'm not giving you a pencil, bro. Like whenever he like confronts me about it, and I haven't given him a pencil once this entire junior year.
Hey, not bad for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's not a big accomplishment.
That's not a
bro.
flex. That's like really not a flex. I just have to. It's something though because like it's shows that I've grown over the summer as like a more independent person, and less of a doormat.
Yeah. Well, is that our time? Yep, we've been an hour and 2 minutes. Well, thank you guys for listening. I actually had a really good conversation.
I had a good time too.
Hey. Yeah. Drop a sub, drop a like, and do we have any other socials? Hey, once we make other socials, follow those. Thank you guys. Bye.